I'm about to go ahead and go on an epic video run. You know, a few boxing videos, a non-boxing video. So y'all get ready for this epic video run. It's the Boxing Clinic of More. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we grinding. And we'll talk about some boxing, some Lomachenko. I heard an interview on Fight Hub. I'll link it to the description if I forget. Just message comment section. I'll put it in there. From with Angel Garcia, you know, trainer of Danny Garcia and father of Danny Garcia, say that Lomachenko is a manufactured hype job from television and Top Rank. And, you know, do people feel like that? I know people that do feel like that and don't feel like that, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely do feel like they artificially push Lomachenko down our throats. A lot of people don't know Lomachenko gave some of his signing bonus back to Bob Arum to be on a fast track to fight for the WBO title. That's how he got the title so fast. Bob Arum basically paid the WBO to give him a quick title run, put him in positions to get a couple fights, you know, early fights to put him in, to get that title and basically some cash. So, yeah, I mean, every time you turn around, they shove him down your throat. I mean, it could be heavyweights fighting on ESPN Plus app Top Rank, and they still talk about Vasyl Lomachenko. They're definitely pushing him as a star, and like Angel Garcia said, they know how to make stars. You know, they know how to make stars. You know why it's so important that they know how to make stars and how they make stars? It's so important because they got to keep something going. They got to keep your mind off the fact that a lot of top-ranked fighters don't go outside of their scope of support to fight other promotional fighters. And the other promotional fighters they fight are the lesser version of the PBC fighters, the Felix Diaz's, the John Molina's, or the fighters that have minor promoters that they can get options on. You know, that kind of distracts you with all the talk about Lomachenko. He did fight Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boys, Jorge Linares, and Premier Boxing Champions Gary Russell Jr. And that was because that Lomachenko and Top Rank wanted that WBO title. And they thought that he could beat Gary Russell Jr. because Russell hadn't really fought nobody even though he had 20 fights. And he went over there and took that belt. Okay, they believed him. I'm not saying that Lomachenko not nice with it, but, you know, they shove him down your throats. You know, they have Bob Arum has the writers on lock. He has the media on lock. That's why you see a lot of these guys do these luncheons, these media days. You know, you don't see top-ranked fighters have, like, a lot of media days, especially this year, as far as when they kind of do the open workouts, you know, a couple weeks before the fight. They do luncheons. They do the week of the fight media roundtable. Then they sit on the stage and answer questions. They have their own certain ways of doing things as well. And they own the writers. They own the publications, man. You know, Golden Boy legitimately owns the Ring Magazine. Bob Arum comps a lot of the medias and writers for their hotels, for the food, for the stay. You know, he treats them very, very well as long as they don't go and ask stupid questions or ask the questions that he believes is stupid or really press the issues on his fighters. They keep writing well about the fighters no matter if it's a bum bash or not. He controls the flow. He controls the media because he's been in the game so long and he has them all in his back pocket. So yes, they do artificially and they do shove Lomachenko down your throat because they have the power of the media. And when you have the power of the media, you can manipulate the media and they can do what, you know, they do what you want them to do. Of course that's the case. Of course. You know, when every time you go around telling everybody he's better than Muhammad Ali, he's great, he's this and that. I mean, anytime you got to go out your way to tell us a fighter is as great as this guy, as great as that guy, you're pumping that fighter down our throats. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what they do. You know, if he's that great, let the fans decide and say, you know what, he do this, he do that. And that's a trickle down effect of the idiot box. You know, all these people hear this all the time, hear it all the time, and it started to be embedded in their mind. They started to say it instead of looking with their own eyes and saying, yeah, I see what the other people think. He's not that good. He's a good fighter, but he's not that good, you know. But what they say on the TV, that's what casual fans say instead of going to find out for themselves. So, yeah, man, Angel R. Garcia is right. They're pushing him. I'm not saying that Lomachenko's not talented, you know. I think, he ain't that special. You know, he's a good fighter. I like him, you know. I rate him pretty high because I like what he's doing. He want to fight the best. I know he in the race between time and stuff of that nature. But I definitely believe he's not indestructible and I believe he's beatable. But I like the guy. I really do. But they pushing him down your throat, shoving him down your throat. You know, they build him into a star. They have the writers on lock. They have the writers on lock. And now, you know, like when 7A Sports said that he was trying to get media credentials to for Crawford's fight and send a correspondent out there, that, you know, they said that his page didn't have enough Crawford material, had too much Deontay Wilder material, you know, not enough Lomachenko material, excuse me. And that's the game. You know what I'm saying? They want you to kiss their rings and write and be biased towards them, and you know, that's what, you know, the real motherfuckers ain't about that shit. I'm not about to coon out and buck dance for you know, for them just to get the credentials. No. Even if they caught me and flew me out there, no. If I can't ask the questions I want to ask, or you fear I'm going to not be like-minded and ask the tough questions, then, you know, I don't need to be there. And that's what it is. All the media strokes their egos. They nice to the fighters so they can continue to come out there and be comped and get these credentials and get these interviews. But what they don't know, these interviews not even getting no more likes and no more, you know, no more views like they used to. You know, because one, you know, the best fighters ain't fighting the best fighters no more, and that's across the board, whatever you're talking about. And two, I mean, these interviewers are not answering the questions we want to hear most of the time. And when they do ask them, you know, they get finessed and get, you know, a sugar-coated answer and don't get a straight answer. You know, you don't supposed to, you know, do that. But at the end of the day, it ain't no point. If I'm getting all these credentials and all this, I'm just there to be next to a dude with his shirt off and ask him questions, and still my page is not going to prosper off of that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know, if you're not going to ask tough questions, you fear somebody asking tough questions, you know, it is what it is. But the writers, you know, they're going to do what they do. The media controls the flow. And that's what Eddie Hearn, you know, is so good, because he's open to the media. He's talking. He's telling, even though they know he's lying, he's working the media. He's working the room. He's working the crowd. Like an MC, got the crowd moving. Got him in his flow. He's learning that trick to the trade. But, hey, it is what it is. I feel this way. I feel that they are artificially pumping Vasyl Lomachenko and shoving them down his throat. But, you know, a lot of people come in, you hating. I mean, it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. You know, they selling him and they underselling Terrence Crawford and some of the other fighters, but y'all know it is what it is. It's the Boxing Clinic Memorial. We do more than boxing, so be on the lookout for some more content. We're about to get on an epic video run. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you got a DM or a question, video request, hit me on those platforms. If it's business-related, video collaborations, or you want to do something business-wise, you know, my business email is there for business use only. And don't forget, we got a new college sports page popping off, the S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. The link's in the description if you're into college football and basketball. Also, don't forget to share the videos everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all know what it is. We gone.